Hello, today we are going to build 5 volt or 12 volt power supply. The AC main supply 230 volts, 50 hertz or 60 hertz. We convert that AC into a DC, a 5 volt regulated DC using a circuit. The circuit contains transformer, a bridge rectifier, a filter, capacitor filter and a regulator. For 5 volt we use 7805 and for 12 volt we use 7812. Let's construct a circuit. First we select a AC source. To select a AC source, select AC source to place a components, go to place components, power sources. Here we need to select a database as a master database. Then in a group select source, and here in the source we have a AC power here. I'll say okay, I'll place AC power over here and I'll change the parameters here. By default we'll be having 120 VRMS and a 60 Hertz. I'll change it to 230 volts as we get 230 volts from a AC mains. Let it be 60 Hertz. It's been changed. Then place a transformer to convert 230 volts to around 20 volts. To do that we can select 10:1 transformer. Again go to place, there is a shortcut here, click here, go to basic. In the basic we have a transformers. In that select 10:1 transformer. Place the 10:1 transformer here and connect it. If you take your mouse or a cursor near to that wire, it will prompt your wire connection. Click and connect. After connecting a transformer, place a bridge rectifier. Again go to place, select diodes. In that select FWV, full wave bridge rectifier. In that MDA2500. Place bridge rectifier like this and connect it to transformer secondary, and connect the last terminal of transformer to ground. I'll place ground over here and I'll connect it. Next select a filter capacitor and let's go to source, select basic, then capacitor, place capacitor. Capacitor will be by default placed horizontally. To rotate it, press Ctrl R, it will be rotated. Place wherever you want, connect it properly. Connect this terminal of a bridge rectifier to another terminal of a capacitor and change the capacitor value. This can be changed by double clicking on that component. I'll select this as a 470 microfarad. Okay, the component value has been changed to 470. Now I place a regulator. To build 5 volt power supply, I use 7805. Go to a place, select here, select power option here. In that we have a voltage regulator, select it. In that we have LM7805 CT. You can select that. Place your regulator here, connect input of the regulator to capacitor, connect common to common, and we'll be getting 5 volt at the pin number 3 of the 7805 IC. That is the V output. Let's place an oscilloscope to check V output, and also place multimeter to check the input voltage and output voltage. I'll place one more multimeter over here. Otherwise I'll place it here. Okay, let's check transformer secondary output. For checking of 7805 output, need to connect to this terminal. Take a ground, place it here. We can also check the output of the 7805 regulator in the oscilloscope. Connect here and place one ground to the circuit. Ground and place over here. Now I think the circuit is complete. Let's run the circuit. For running the circuit, for those seeing the simulation, we have to select this green button, run. Now you can see here this shows like the simulation is running. Now you can check the output. Fine, let's check the multimeter output. What we need a AC here. Transformer secondary produces AC. So 230 volt, around I am getting a 14 volts here, 13.5, 14 volts here. Right? And I'll place this here. I'll check the regulator output. Regulator output, it is showing it as a 5 volt DC. I also check this. I can also check regulator output in oscilloscope. If I double click on it, I'll get a window. What this window says, here we can see we have connected the output of the regulator to channel A. So channel A, it has a scale of 5 volts per division. You can see here the output is only one division. One division into 5 is a 5 volt we are getting. Hence from a 230 volts VRMS, we got around 12 volt or 13 volts at the transformer secondary. At the output of the regulator, we received it as a 5 volt DC. Hence 5 volt is completed. By the same circuit, we can also get a 12 volt just by changing the regulator. Which regulator we have to select? We have to select 7812. I'll just stop the simulation. I'll right click on the component, that is 7805. I replace the component. I replace the component with 7812. I'll select OK. Now I'll run. Let's check the output. I can see here the secondary of the transformer producing 14 to 15 volts. The output of this 7812 regulator is showing, as we have to select DC here, it is showing 12.5 volts, near the 12 volts. Also in the oscilloscope, the voltage is, the line is covering 1, 2 and around 2.5. Fine, 2.5 into 5 is a 12.5 volts. We are receiving around 12 volts of regulated power supply with the circuit. Thank you.